Dear friends and students, as you know, I haven't uploaded a video on grammar for a very long time. Somehow, because of one reason or the other, I couldn't do it. I assure you that hereafter, I'll be with you on a regular basis, clarify your doubts on grammar. Today, let me make a presentation on the differences between the simple present tense and the present continuous tense. To begin with, let us look at the structure of a sentence in the simple present tense. A sentence in the simple present tense begins with the subject. The subject is followed by the root form of the verb if the subject is plural. For example, we study English. We subject, plural subject. Study is a root verb. Okay, V1. What do you call V1? They go to school. They, plural subject. Go, the root verb. If the subject is singular, you need to make use of s or es with the root verb. Okay. So, if the subject of a sentence in the simple present tense is singular, along with the verb, you add s or es. For example, he goes to college. He goes to college. Go is a root verb. He is a subject. Go is a root verb. Along with go, you make use of es to make it singular, right? So, we go to college, root verb, V1. He goes to college. Why are we changing going to goes? Because he is singular. So, when there is a singular subject, then the verb has to be singular. How do you make a verb singular? By adding s or es with it. She studies French. My father speaks English. He knows many languages. All these sentences are in the simple present tense. Then how do you make a negative sentence? I'll give a sentence in the positive, then later we'll change that into negative. He goes to Mangalore. He goes to Mangalore is a positive sentence. And how do you make a negative? He does not go to Mangalore. From where do you get does? In English, as you know, in English, with a few exceptions, you can't have a negative sentence without the help of a helping verb. So, without using a helping verb, you can't have a sentence in the negative. Okay. For example, we learn English. How do you make a negative? We do not learn English. We not learn English is un-English. You can't do that. That sentence is grammatically wrong. We learn English. We study English is positive. This is in all these sentences are in the simple present tense. We go to school. So, how do you make a negative? You have to make use of a helping verb here. But in the sentence, we go to school, I know many languages, we learn English, in all these sentences, the helping verb is missing. We don't have a helping verb here. We have got the subject followed by the main verb. So, what do? You can't have a negative sentence without the help of a helping verb or auxiliary verb. So, you need to find a helping verb to make this sentence negative. So, how do you find out? There is a simple formula. If the subject is singular, you need to make use of does. Okay? So, we say he does not go to Mangalore. The positive sentence is he goes to Mangalore. The negative sentence becomes he does not go to Mangalore. Okay. How do you get does here? Does is used because the verb go has got es with that. It is a singular verb. When there is a singular verb, singular main verb, to split that into two, you need to have does. So the sentence becomes he does not go to Mangalore. He teaches English, positive sentence. Make a negative. He does. How do you get does? Because of teaches. Teaches. He is singular. Naturally, there will be es or es with a verb. So when there is es or es with a verb, does becomes a helping verb. Clear? Suppose you have got the root verb itself in a sentence that is a simple present tense, then do should be used in the negative sentence. For example, we study English. We study English. How do you make it negative? We do not study English. How do you get do? Look at the verb study, that is present tense plural, right? Without es or without es, that means that is plural, the root verb. If there is a root verb in the positive sentence, to make the sentence negative, you need to make use of do. So we study English, positive. How do you make a negative? We do not study English. He goes to the town. He goes to the town. Make it negative. He does not go to the town. Understood? You use does here because the verb in the positive sentence has got yes or es with that. From this, what do you understand? You understand that when we make use of a singular subject, the verb should carry yes with that or es with that. So a sentence, he don't know English or he do not know English is grammatically wrong. We often hear people say he don't know English. Once I heard somebody say, I know good English, he don't know English. Then I felt like telling him, Mister, you don't know English. You can't say he don't know English or she don't know English. These sentences are grammatically wrong. So how do you correct it? He, singular subject. When there is a singular subject, we should make use of yes or es with the verb. So the correct sentence is, he does not know English. He does not know English. He does not study English. He does not speak many languages. So don't ever say he don't know. That is grammatically wrong. He don't know. Okay? He don't understand. A teacher might tell you, see, look at the student, he don't understand anything. That is bad English, horrible English. So don't ever say he don't know English or he don't understand, he don't know something, he don't come home. You have to make use of yes with these verbs. He doesn't come home at the right time. So in written English, the sentence should be he does not go. In spoken English, you contract this and the sentence becomes he doesn't go. That's the only difference. Both are correct. He does not go while writing. He doesn't go while speaking. Okay? That's the only difference between he doesn't go and he does not go. But don't ever say he don't go, he don't know, he don't eat anything. These sentences are grammatically wrong. Now you know why these sentences are wrong. In these sentences, yes is missing. Then some of you may get a doubt. See, to make a noun plural, we make use of s with that, correct? So you say one boy, two boys, one student, two students. What do you do here? Along with these words, you make use of s to make them plural. But I told you a moment ago, you need to make use of s with a verb to make it singular. Yeah, that is right. So nouns are different from verbs. When you use s with a noun, that becomes plural. One book, two books. One girl, two girls. One student, two students. One teacher, many students. These are all nouns. But when it comes to verbs, verbs become singular when you make use of s or es with them. A noun becomes plural when you make use of s. On the other hand, a verb becomes singular when we make use of s. He has 5 books in his bag. He has 5 books in his bag. Books plural because there is s with that, okay? But book is a noun. Book. He has got 5 books in his bag. Here we are using the word book as a noun. So you add s with a noun, that becomes plural. He books tickets. He books tickets for his friends. He books tickets for his friends. See here, look at this sentence. The word book is not a noun, that is a verb. Because the subject of this sentence is singular, that is he, we have to make use of s with the verb book. Book plus s is singular here, but in the other sentence, he has got 5 books. Book plus s is plural because in this sentence, the word book is used as a noun. In the other sentence, he books tickets, book is used as a verb. I hope it is clear. So you add s with a verb, that becomes singular. You add s with a noun, that becomes plural.